this quote-unquote upper bracket GSL, at least for these two teams. So let's head into game 1 and see if EVOS Glory actually is cooking.
Will EVOS be able to take down the reigning world champions? I do like their composition. It's fun, especially with this Sun, who did indeed go for Petrify, like you pointed out, Husky. So intending to dominate lane and also go for very heavy focus on just bursting people down. This is, of course, a gold lane Sun as well. So while he will take some good poke damage from Kelra, he is also able to do a good job of engaging and disengaging quite easily.
Of course, Kelra does have the Purify, so that's counteracts the Petrify to a certain degree. So was looking for info. He got the Annabelle. Has a lot of damage.
Ouch!
Across the bad impact from Klokun. Briscoe has to go for the early recall. Annabelle will hit level 4, no problem. King Kong mid-side looking for Klokun. First blood for ONIC Philippines.
Very quick, very easy. And this is off-tempo play, right? Because when you see these initial engagements where both teams just kind of back it off early on, you don't really expect people to stick around or try to go for a second set of fights. And that's why Klokun not really predicting that King Kong would suddenly pop out of nowhere and just catch him out, right? ONIC is very good at using timing because this is a team that has a lot of experience in knowing how certain opponents are going to play and how to really capitalize on it.
And also, just like Julian, you basically unlock all your abilities at level 3, so King Kong just comes in with a full rotation for that. This makes it a lot more convenient, right, when you get access to your full kit a level early. Turtles will be spawning on that top side. King Kong definitely in a very comfortable spot, already hitting level 5. Just completed his boost as well. Extra cooldowns for his abilities. Kara getting the warrior boost just to make sure that he survives the poke from Nikki. See how ONIC behaves on the turtle already.
They're gonna be the ones controlling this EVOS. They do have a Tigreal and Phobias, but look at the Lucas.
Kirk jumps in with the Vengeance. Veldora escapes, gets sniped by the Shockwave. So he goes down. Brusco finds the kick. Annabelle also gets taken down. Boss side Kelra against Nikki, able to kite him around with a heavy crossbow. Nikki goes for the re-engage. Petrify still on cooldown. So ONIC Philippines, they get the objective, then they get a couple of kills along the way.
Kirk ends up dying there, but Lucas actually plays a bit more of a utility EXP. Like, oh, hold on, King Kong.
As explosion over the wall with the Petrify, they just came back off cooldown. Super Friends absolutely blown up by Nikki.
You know what? I respect that. That's a really good choice. Because, like, Nikki could have continued trying to whittle down King Kong, but... oh, and the action just keeps on going.
Yeah, they keep on fighting Brusco this time. He's gonna fall. Klokun picks up that kill. All is considered, I mean, ONIC Philippines, Kirk is getting a full... shaving off the full plating top side. So still go for Kirk. End of the day, ONIC Philippines still maintain a goal advantage.
But EVOS actually doing a pretty good job of matching them in the early game here. I wouldn't have thought that EVOS had this most solid early game damage potential, right? But they're able to catch ONIC when they overextend. In that case, Briscoe not actually able to find the kick he was looking for with the tower dive, getting punished for it. And Super Friends as well, on a signature hero, actually being caught out. So EVOS making sure that they're able to match their opponents in fighting, but ONIC still having the superior macro, allowing them to build up more gold overall. I'm also a little worried with this Sun, right? Because the more of the clones that Kelra kills, the more extra gold that this Irritil gets as well.
Yeah, it does add up. It's compounding interest. Not to mention that the passive of the Sun, every single time the Doppelganger hits you, it shaves away your physical defense. And ONIC Philippines, not really the most durable heroes by default. They do get the insta-kill onto Tawny. On the turtle again, Kirk transforms into the Sacred Beast. Veldora hops in, unfortunately will expire as Kirk finds the kill. Annabelle engages backline. King Kong meets the Sun. Annabelle, great patience, but the damage is just not there. It gets controlled anyways by Super Friends. King Kong gets the turtle, and ONIC Philippines slay a few more from EVOS.
The communication from the world champs continues to be very, very clean. You can see the moment that they make the call to engage on someone, they all collapse on it in very efficient fashion. It makes it difficult for EVOS to respond, and unfortunately in that case, they were very split up with Veldora trying to provide vision over the turtle while the rest of the team was still catching up. Because of that, there was no one around to save him, and now another kick onto Tawny has to flicker out to safety.
Well, they don't get Tawny, but they get Nikki with the feathered airstrike. While this Tigre just almost got two-shotted by King Kong with the Soul Sever, the immortal form. Now ONIC Philippines almost a 4K goal advantage. They can certainly hit 4K if they take Veldora now. King Kong again winning that trade hands down. And EVOS starting to lose control in the side lanes as Kelra will take down that bot tier 1.
Also, if anyone ever wants to know what is the difference between some teams and those that are capable of becoming world champs, you just see the fact that even though the kill score isn't too far apart, in 6 minutes, ONIC Philippines has built up a 4K goal lead, just like that. It doesn't even feel like that much has happened on the map yet, besides some scrappy team fights, but they have built up so much goal difference already. So because of that, the snowball is already in favor, and Briscoe keeps going.
Tries to look for Tawny, gets pulled back by Sanguine Claws, and of course, Veldora keeps him in place. Tawny wants to get out. Kirk is on top of him, turns into Sacred Beast. Flicker from EVOS to try and get away. Killing spree for King Kong. And ONIC Philippines, well, trade 1-for-1 for now. Nikki, he's in the midst of things, gets out with the doppelganger, switches position. ONIC Philippines, they this time losing the Roma, but they trade Tawny for as well. Third turtle should go to ONIC.
At this point, ONIC have so much farm that they are able to just burst down the Tigreal quite easily as well. It's a very similar situation to what we saw from Lazy in their first game when they kept picking off the Gatot. This time, it's even more surgical, even more efficient. And now Nikki trying to go for the split push.
Tries to go for the cheesy petrify play, but ONIC Philippines had the whole family waiting, and Tawny, he just wants to help, and he can do nothing. So that's the third death for Tawny. Double kill once more for King Kong.
Sun may be a monkey, but King Kong is a very big gorilla, and in this case, I think we know which ape is coming out on top. ONIC Philippines, 5.5k lead, 7.5 minutes in. I don't even know where all the farm is coming from. Annabelle almost gets very— oh!
Whoa! What? Briscoe just stands there menacing, need to soak up the aggro, and that's 3 more kills for ONIC.
That is actually insane. That was— EVOS just evaporated in a single second. You could barely even tell what happened. That is the coordination we're seeing right now. I'm sorry for EVOS, but I really don't see them making a comeback from this. Ordinarily, when you have a hero like Cecilion, you can always play for the late game, but ONIC just keep upping the momentum.
Tawny will get out. That's at the cost of his flicker. He's going to keep this mid tier 1 alive as long as possible. Once more, they save the structure, but at the cost of the side lane pressures. And at the end of the day, Kelra is going to take it down regardless. Feather Airstrike takes out Nikki. Annabelle will trade Super Friends back as these EVOS finds an exchange.
Yeah, but they lose the mid-tier 1 for it as well. Even less map presence, and Kirk just continues jumping in with zoning with the vengeance. Evo is not able to play on the map already, and we're only about 9 minutes in.
9 minutes in, and the top tier 2 is already down. We're looking at 7.5k goal advantage for ONIC Philippines. Lore is very well within their control. King Kong is level 14 as compared to Annabelle at 11. And he's going to contest Annabelle's purple buff as well. I mean, ONIC Philippines are just multitasking on the map.
Being able to multitask is a very important factor here. Ooh, Briscoe gets cancelled.
Okay, Implosion, Sanguine Crop. Briscoe, he's eating everything up. So that's a whole deck of poker cards, and Briscoe just walks away.
I do like Nikki's attempt to continue split pushing. Anyone who's played against the Sun knows that it can be very annoying to try and split push against the Sun. But meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map,
would have been more effective if the team survives, and yeah, pick up Briscoe, right? Nikki shows up just in time. King Kong tries to catch him, but actually catches his clone. And Nikki is back to business. On the top side, Kirk will match him, but ONIC Philippines will still get the Lord at the very end.
Yeah, I like to cheer for the underdog, but even I'm kind of annoyed seeing Nikki do his thing here. As someone who has been on the receiving end of the Sun Split push, it can be very, very annoying to deal with, but now Nikki in some trouble. As you can see, ONIC trying to rotate over to deal with him, actually doing respectable damage against Kirk as well. It's just that Lucas regens so much when he's at low HP. ONIC getting that first lore, double the kill score, 10 minutes in. EVOS, I feel like they need so much more time for Clockhood and Nikki to really come online here, because we saw Kelra's damage in that last fight as well. This Iritel is already hitting a power spike.
Oh yeah, and you know, Nikki tried to summon 10 doppelgangers to fight Kirk, and I mean Kirk has so much spellbomb. He just healed off of all the doppelgangers and almost killed Nikki in the process. Let's see how much damage ONIC can do with the Lord. All side lane tier 2s have been taken out. Mid one will soon to fall as EVOS have no way of defending the structures. Nikki once more is just on that split push duty, or in this case, stall out the way, stagger the bot side. But without Nikki, EVOS about to play this 4v5. It's gonna be Kelra dipping in with heavy crossbow. Veldora eat up the damage. Kirk somehow flash tap Shunpost to the back. Doesn't find the kill,
still alive.
able to allow ONIC to get the inhibitor, and like you said, Kirk is still alive.
Even the recall from Super Prince in the middle of EVOS' base, by the way, to make sure that Nikki isn't doing anything too funny. I think the Sun should be able to get out there. Super Prince not able to find him, but the damage is done. Top inhibitor already gone. ONIC getting a 6,000 gold advantage purely off of that Lord push. It is just getting worse and worse for ONIC, or for EVOS eSports here. And they really have to try and delay the game until Clockhood and Annabelle get their items.
You know what's the interesting fact? I'm gonna go off topic a little bit. You know, Shunpo is the second ability of Cho, but it also translates to flash stabs in English, which is the dash for Kirk, for the Lucas. So yeah, yeah, naming conventions are pretty interesting.
You have a point. Well, you know, Cho probably speaks a different language, so I guess it makes sense. So probably not the one that Shunpo is based off of.
I think Cho is Japanese.
Is he? Is he?
No, he's not. He's clearly not. But
I believed you for a moment. I was like, wait, is this a piece of lore that I've been missing out on this whole time?
No, he's not. It would be so funny if he is, but sadly he's not.
I would feel kind of betrayed if Cho was Japanese this whole time, you know? It's just like, how have I not known this all my life? For now though, 10k gold lead for ONIC, 13 minutes in. EVOS really cannot just walk up to them.
They do find the kick. They go out of range of the feather airstrike. Brusco able to get away. Kirk again finds the backline. He's just sticking onto them with the flash stabs and just beats the crap out of everyone. So that's King Kong taking the Lord as is back to business.
That's some
nature.
damage.
Kelra stays alive because of that, and Kirk takes down Nikki.
Wow, that was some monkey business right there. And not in favor of Nikki as the Feather Airstrike comes out once again. Clockhood not able to survive. Wing by wing, Super Prince is out. And it is just a complete dismantling of EVOS eSports.
Yeah, just the tiniest details, the wisdom of nature, a bit of an extra health, and ONIC Philippines just steamrolls through game 1.
And man,